What's up, guys? We got to crank out a couple videos here. I'm going to talk about Tony Ferguson real quick. Today is Wednesday. It's the 14th of September. And Tony fought this past weekend against Nate Diaz, thankfully. And he ended up getting submitted in the 5th round or the 4th round. Did he get submitted in the 4th? With about 2 minutes left on the clock. And we need to talk about Tony's situation a little bit here, because Tony, at one point in time, was considered the most dangerous guy in the division. And that point in time wasn't too long ago. That was about 2.5, 3 years ago. And I feel like Tony's kind of just a product of unfortunate events. However, I think he's still Hall of Fame, Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. I think he's still obviously a legend of the sport, and I think that he's okay where he's at. I think people are tripping. I think people that think Glover to Sheriff can do it, but Tony can't, or because he had 4. Here's guys, this is the one thing. This is huge, and it is different because of the age, but this is super important to think about, is that Charles Oliveira has the same story, and they're trying to tell Tony Ferguson to quit, bro, because he got almost kind of dominated by Justin Gaethje, savage, right? Whereas, dude, if you would have scheduled that fight even just a week before or a week after, dude, Tony could have starched Justin. Tony almost straight up KO'd Justin. Thankfully, Justin was saved by the bell, right? Justin would have been in deep shit from that uppercut, guys. And so it's like, especially with fighting, it's a game of milliseconds. Justin tells us that all the time. And sometimes you just get bested. And the streaks are important. And momentum is huge in life, in fighting, in life, and the UFC, and in business, and fitness, health, spirituality. Momentum's huge. And the momentum, unfortunately, just swang the other direction as Tony. Then after Justin, Tony fought Charles, the current champion. It's hard to argue that Charles isn't a bad motherfucker pound for pound, guys. Charles is a bad motherfucker, dude. And Charles's style, that he's willing to take one to give one, is insane. And it's fan favorite. And it's fucking incredible. And it's everything we love about the sport, that this dude is going to bite down on his mouthpiece and not take a step backwards against fucking Michael Chandler. Dude, Charles Oliveira is the shit. And he almost broke fucking Tony's arm, and Tony didn't tap. Are we forgetting about that? That happened last year, y'all. I'm pretty sure that happened last year. And then he got dominated by Beneil Dariush, who's one of the most dominant grapplers in the division, who they just were going to match up against Islam Makhachev, who's the number 1 grappler in the UFC right now, next to Khamzat. So it's like, guys, and then so then he got kicked in the face by Michael Chandler. Guys, it's Michael Chandler. And he loses to Nate Diaz, and I disagree with RC and DC, bro. And DC's the GOAT. DC's the champ. But RC could suck my dick, bro. Yo, guys, I'll take an exhibition match against RC, guys. 8 days a week, no problem. I do need to get in a little bit better of shape. But y'all have been following the page, right? And if you haven't, then start following the page. You'll see I'm getting there, bro. I'm up to 2.5, 3 rounds on the jump rope, dude. Hardcore jump roping. You know, wait till I get one more round, and I'm gonna be dead. That's a 3-round fight right there, dude. You know what I mean? I'll see you in the octagon, bro. I'm not afraid of that dude in the octagon, guys. Trust me. I don't know how much jiu-jitsu classes he's been to, but I'm not afraid of that dude. So, guys, RC and DC are trying to talk about, Nate's not even high level, and we know he almost just knocked out Leon Edwards, but he got dominated the whole fight, and fucking idiots, bro. Kamaru Usman starched. Almost got knocked out in the first round, but starched Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns had an extremely competitive, arguable. I say it's arguable. I say he won. I'll give it to him. But it's almost arguable, that fight with khamzat. Okay? Kamaru starched Nate Diaz. Or I'm sorry, Gilbert Burns. Leon Edwards, technically, guys. Now, look, dude, just for the conversation, let's say this. We got to say this just for the conversation. Leon Edwards starched Kamaru Usman. Period. Done. End of discussion. Kicked him in the face and shut his fucking lights out. Starched. Okay? And guess what? Nate Diaz almost starched Leon Edwards. There wasn't a point in the fight where Nate got as rocked as Leon got rocked. And that means something, guys. It really does. If you have never been in a real fight or several real fights, maybe you've only been in one, you might not really understand what I'm talking about still. But if you've been in several fights, you know that the two people who were involved in this situation know exactly what time it is. And typically, like my man Daniel Cormier says, greatest line in MMA history, period, is Daniel Cormier trash talking against John Jones. And John Jones says something like, yo, I beat you up on a weekend of hookers and cocaine, or I'm sorry, of cocaine. And DC says, and hookers. But DC says, you know what, John? The best thing about me is I'm a competitor. I already forgot about that. I'm coming here to whoop your ass. Yo, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So even when you fuck somebody up in a fight and you both know at the end of the fight, like, man, I got the better of you. You know that. You both know it. That person might say, man, yeah, you got the better of me, but I'm right here. And what? So what? You got the better of me. Now what? Okay, now what? You feel me? So at the end of that fight with Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz, they both know. And that's why Leon is holding him in high regards to this day. Because they both know that you got caught slipping, bro, and I almost finished you. I almost ended you. Just like Kamaru Usman knows. And here's where it gets difficult, guys. Oh, man, yo, I'm cooking with gas right now, yo. I hope y'all, let me know if you're tuned in right now. Comment down below the 7-minute and 30-second marker. I'm cooking right now, y'all. Check this out. Okay. Here's what people don't understand. This is how a fight really works, right? Is just like chess, okay? I might early in the game, I might sacrifice my queen. Now, I probably won't, and I typically won't. I basically won't ever sacrifice my queen. Why? Because it's not smart early in the game. But if you know in your mind, tactfully, and strategically, that by sacrificing that queen early in the game, you can get that W, then you do it, bro. High risk, high reward, period. Okay? And just like Jorge Masvidal versus Ben Askren, you guys don't get it, dude. In a parallel universe, the BMF belt doesn't exist. Because in a parallel universe, unfortunately, it sucks, man, because some people really are just, it's different for some people, right? So Jorge Masvidal has a level of fast twitch that Ben Askren can never dream of. But Ben Askren has a level of, retard strength that Jorge Masvidal can never dream of. And I kind of got a mixture of both of that, right? I'm blessed with a little bit of that retard strength, dog. I got it for some reason. I got a few screws loose, man. But in a parallel universe, Ben Askren manhandles Jorge Masvidal. And in a parallel universe, Ben Askren eats that knee that was sacrificing the queen early in the game, high risk, right? Jorge Masvidal was like, man, if I land this knee, bro, it's game over. It's the W. That's my queen. I'm gonna give up the entire fight to start the entire first round, 5-minute round on the ground, because Ben Askren could have caught his legs, dude. If he would have dodged the right way, if it was just a sliver off this way or a sliver that way, Ben Askren could have scooped his ass up by his leg, took him to the ground, and squeezed his fucking head like a watermelon. Pop. Like rubber bands on a goddamn watermelon. Pop. Like how he did Robbie Lawler. Like how Habib did with Conor. Pop. like a goddamn watermelon with rubber bands on it, squeezing his fucking face off like Khabib and Conor McGregor. Straight up, dude. That, you know, and horror, street Jesus doesn't exist, right? But guess what? Masvidal's the GOAT, dude. And he knew strategically and tactically that was going to work, and it did. And so, look, guys, this is what I'm trying to say with that. And this is extremely important. This is extremely important in fighting. The UFC is about. It is a fight, but there's a fight taking place, but the UFC is about. And you win some fights and you lose some fights, and the ref has something to do with it and the judges has something to do with it. And it's not always accurate as to who really won the fight that was taking place. The rankings don't always necessarily pinpoint who is the best fighter in the division. It pinpoints who is the highest ranked fighter in the division. Okay, because sometimes the judges smoke crack, and everybody knows that at this point. So, at the end of that fight, Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards both know that in a real fight, dog, we know what time it is, dude. I'm right here, bro, and I'm got my finger in your face, bro. What's up? And I'm standing my ground, bro. Why are you backing up now? You were talking all that shit earlier, bro. You were about it 25 minutes ago. What's up right now? And I'm not taking a step backwards. Hello? Gangster shit. Hello? Real life shit. Hello? At the end of a fucking fight, if you got somebody running away, we all know who won that fight, bro. And we all know who the real alpha is in that situation. And your punk ass better not show up again in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months, trying to get some round two, bro. Because I'll do the same shit to you, bro. And we both know it in our fucking hearts. In our minds, bro. Who's the real man here? So, but at the end of the day, guys, if you dominate somebody for 25 minutes and you get kicked in the face, knocked out, you lost, period. And that matters more than you dominating for 5 minutes, period. I could have been setting that shit up the entire time. I sacrificed my queen early, getting dominated for 5 rounds just for the very end to hit you with that fucking peekaboo from behind, dog. Like that. I'm up in there like that. I'm here to foil the plans, bro. This was all a setup. Just to get your ass tired so I could kick you in the goddamn face with 2 minutes left on the clock, bro. That's what matters in the fight, guys. Is that you dude, I'm trying to tell you, if you guys never been in a fight, like, man, it's hilarious too, right? Sometimes you get yoked up in a fight and the audience starts making noises. Oh shit, oh, you get slammed, right? Man, that shit wasn't nothing, you idiots. I got him in a chokehold. Y'all don't know what's going on. You seen the slam and you think like, oh my God, it looked a certain way. But in reality, I got the dude yoked up in a darce and he can't breathe right now and he's about to tap, dude, or go to sleep. And then all of a sudden, the dude is sleeping on me and y'all thought I was getting dominated, and all of a sudden, the dude's not even fucking alive, bro. Sleep. You sleeping, boy. So, RC and DC, you idiot. Leon Edwards technically dominated Kamaru Usman, bro. If you're the champion, you're not supposed to get caught like that, bro. Of course, anybody can get caught like that. If you're slipping, champions aren't supposed to slip, dude. You know, very, 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 very rarely do you see Izzy slipping. And after that Kevin Gastelum fight, dude, I haven't really seen too much competition, right? After that Kevin Gastelum fight, who's been competitive with Izzy? Other than the weirdest fight in the fucking world with Yoel Romero, bro. No fights with Izzy have been competitive, guys. Robert Whittaker, too, was competitive. That's about it, dude. He was grabbing Vittori's ass cheeks and dry humping Paulo Costa. Dude, they weren't competitive. They were dominant performances. And that's a real champion. I feel like Alexander Volkanovski is a great example of this too. Dominant performances by a champion in moments where he didn't get caught slipping. And even when he did, he championed his way through it. Brian Ortega got caught in a guillotine twice, right? Or was the other one was a triangle? Guillotine in a triangle. So, They're trying to say like Nate Diaz is lower tier. Okay, well guess what, bro? He wouldn't be doing those shenanigans in a fight with Khamzat. Oh, he's doing these shenanigans where he's laying down and he wouldn't do that with Khamzat, you idiot. It's a different fight. And I don't give a fuck what anybody's got to say, dude. This is mixed martial arts. Nobody knows what the fuck's gonna happen, bro. Right? And everybody wants to say that Nate would have got ragdolled and shit. Yeah, so what, bro? I don't know, dude. I got a little bit more confidence in his ground and pound defense than you do. I don't know. Look, I don't know, man. So, this was supposed to be a Tony Ferguson video. All right? Because, in my opinion, I think Tony should keep going. And I didn't for a little bit. But I think there are plenty of matchups in the UFC for him that don't have to be these crazy fights, man. There's plenty of people, dude. He could get matched up with Dustin Poirier. We're gonna say that's a crazy matchup for him. That ain't a crazy matchup for him. Give him the rematch with Justin Gaethje, guys. Fuck Justin Gaethje. No. Look, guys, no. I don't even want to put this out now. But yeah, man. Fuck you, Justin. You took Tony's life, man. That wasn't cool. There's some matchups for him out there, guys. So I think no, dude. Man. Nate Diaz is a fucking black belt under Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, bro. He trains with Chrome Gracie. You guys are saying, like, that Tony got choked out by Nate Diaz and that's a whole... Man, dude, now I'm mad, bro. Now I'm about to get relit, but I'm ending the video here, man. Fuck everybody talking all that stupid shit because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're trying to say, oh, Tony sucks because he got choked out by Nate Diaz. What are you talking about, dude? Nate Diaz trains with Chrome Gracie, dude. Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt. What the fuck are you talking about, guys? Trained with Andre Ward. Andre Ward says stands by Nate Diaz's boxing. You guys are trying to say he's still not top tier. You guys are fucking stupid, bro. Fuck everybody, bro. Fuck everybody, dude.